If you are not serving, you are what? You are shortchanging yourself. You are robbing yourself. I will give us two examples from the scripture this morning. There are two kings in the land of Israel. One was the grandfather, the other one is the grandson. And this grandfather we are talking about is David. We saw that from his family, David lived a life of service. The father wasn't a very wealthy man. He didn't have a big and a thriving business. But he has a business that was already at the point of death and comatose. And all the big brothers didn't find it necessary or needful to take care of the family business. Because really, in those days, it's the big boys in the house that takes care of the family business. But they saw that the business was just too small for them to give their time. So all they did was to second David to take care of the little business. And the Bible made us understand that David went to the backside of the desert trying to manage the father's little flock. He was the only one that donated himself to that assignment. And he served his father, taking care of him. And while he was at the backside of the desert, he placed the app to amuse himself and also to entertain the little flocks. And all he got for a return from that assignment was just the bleating of the sheep. But something happened. While he was serving in the father's business, somebody passed by and saw him playing the harp. And the person wondered, what a skillful player. But he has no audience to play to, but to the sheep. And all he got for his reward was their bleating. But one day, that person that passed by was in the palace. And the king was oppressed with demons. A moody, depressed spirit took a hold of him, suicidal spirit. And they were wondering, how could they help this king, who is reigning at that time, King Saul, to get out of his moodiness? And somebody suggested, if we can get somebody to be playing the harp for him, peradventure that will help him. Alas, no other person was invited but David. I used to ask myself, were there no any other harp player in the palace before David? There were. Were there no any other harp player in the city before David? There were. But at this point in time, no one was invited to play for the king but David. Why was he invited? He was faithfully serving. Somebody who saw him in the place of service recommended him. So, from the backside of the desert, he landed where? In the palace. What brought him to the palace? Service. You see, let me tell you something. Gifting alone will not take you far. But gifting and God will not only take you far, will keep you on top. An act of service and dedication to God and humanity will do a lot for you.